Live for Panasonic at the IFA booth here. It's the year 2012. My name is Patrice Bouidibila. I'm about to meet Matthew Billing. Why? Because he's my expert. And for this segment, I will need this expert as it comes now to Vieira. So follow me. So Matthew, playing as usual.
How you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
Yeah, not bad at all, thank you.
All of you guys seem to be like in an excellent mood. What have you been doing last night?
Oh, just a great time.
Apparently. So once again, we're here talking about Vieira, meaning that I have a bunch of questions with me, and I would love you just to answer all of them.
Okay.
I keep on telling them that you're the expert somehow, and they trust me. No, actually you are. Indeed, as a matter of fact, you are the expert. That's why I would love you to answer the first question. What is the key features of Vieira Connect? What is exceptional about it?
Well, Vieira Connect, as you can see, if we take a step back here, Patrice, it's a connection to a whole new world, okay? Yes. So we've got apps on here for music, sports, social networking, so your Facebook and your Twitters, that kind of thing, news, weather, health and fitness. We've even got this facility where you can link in a running machine, link it to the Maps device. You can actually pretend that you're running anywhere in the world that you choose.
Oh, we tried that last year, didn't we?
We tried that last year, yeah.
Yeah,
it's a popular one. We like that one. And, you know, lifestyle and more, okay? So the best thing to do is to take a look at what is available. So if you can see here on our page, we've got several different apps. If we start at the beginning, you've got concerts. So on there, you can actually go on and log on to separate concerts. So let's have a look.
One. I hadn't seen this one.
iConcerts. It is relatively new, yeah. About a year okay. I think we've had it, maybe. So if we just load that up, you can see now you can actually select by genre, artist, playlist. You've got Marina and the Diamonds, Amy Winehouse, Slash there, so quite a wide variety of different things already there, like the popular ones. And then you can choose, let's see if we can choose, what's your favourite artist, Patrice?
My favourite artist right now?
Yeah. Is it Queen?
It's Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber?
Yeah, I got the Bieber fever.
You've got the Bieber fever?
He has everything. He's cute, he can dance, he can sing.
Okay, so...
No, actually, no, okay. He's maybe not my favorite artist, but I kind of enjoy watching people going crazy about him.
Well, straight away I've worked out that you can see they've got Andrea Bocelli,
Andrea Bocelli. Time to say goodbye or time to say hello in that case?
So I can see that Justin Bieber will then be under J, not under B, for Bieber.
Sure about that? Okay.
Yeah? So if I come over here, and then I can scan down until I find Justin Bieber in there and see if he's actually done any concerts at all.
He is. Well, he's coming next year to Berlin.
Is he really?
I'm trying to get tickets, if it's not already sold out. Justin Bieber, there you are.
Justin Bieber.
There you go.
How lucky is that? So you can see we can select there, and we've got different things to choose from under that iConcerts section. Then you can watch those concerts.
I want to give Coco Pop a chance. Season 1, episode 2.
Have you seen Coco Pop?
No, I don't even know what Coco Pop is.
So there you go. So you can preview it there. Look.
Coco Pop, is it a British show?
I've never heard of Coco Pop, I'm afraid. I'm not a Bieber fan. I don't have the
not?
fever. Oh, there you go. So, you know, you're into watching your favourite artist in video. Yeah?
So these are some of the advantages of Vieira Connect this time. So thank you for your question, and we shall continue with the next one. Oh, why did you stop? He was playing our song.
There's so many other things you could do.
Oh, okay. Oh, and again, like the problem is that we have a low network here, specifically in this area of the Panasonic booth. This happened. It's a huge exhibition hall, you need to know. Olga F. would like to know, do I need a keyboard to use Vieira Connect?
Okay.
We're just using it, and you just did everything with the remote.
Yeah, I did everything with the remote control, but there's two answers to this question, really. You can probably see over there, if the camera just pans over that side, there is a selection of accessories which we'll go through later on, because they're quite important. But if we come back to this side, I should be able to show you here. This pad is set up there, okay? Now, I don't know if we can see if we can select a few more and find the web browser. And there it is, okay? So there's the web browser. Now, what I want to show you is the built-in keyboard when using the Vieira Connect application. So I'll select that like that. And we should come up with a simple search engine.
Justin Bieber.
And there, now you can see a keyboard on the television screen,
Yes.
which I can now use the regular TV remote, so I can scroll across, no problem. But I also have access to the keyboard in the smart device. So you've typed in Bieber, yeah, and then hit the up button.
Yep.
And then you see it's highlighted the blue button for you. So you push the blue button, and that will now search on the internet. So there's...
I should have written Justin Bieber. I'm afraid of what we could find just with Bieber.
Well...
Oh, okay.
There we go.
I'm more than happy about that.
Yeah?
Great.
So, he's got a boyfriend.
No, that's his album.
That's his album, okay.
That's a song.
All right.
Yes, boyfriend. It's not about that. Come on.
So, so you see how easy that is. We've got the choice of using the regular remote control.
Right.
We've got the choice of using the inbuilt keyboard into the smart device, or we can add a wired or wireless keyboard, a regular type keyboard.
So, to answer her question, you don't need a keyboard.
No.
But there are
Several
ways of doing so.
That's right.
There you go. So thank you, Olga. Oh, let's have a high-tech version of that paper sheet once again. Kid 2012 would like to know, can I subscribe to certain game channels? Are there game channels?
Let's have a look at this.
I know you can play games, but I wouldn't know that there's something like a game channel where you could subscribe yourself to.
If we just exit out of there, seem to have lost connection. We have the same wireless connection problem that your iPad's having. So if we go into internet, you'll find several different things in there where you've got different games. In fact, if you just look over there the other side, we have a demonstration here at the show where all the games are online. You can actually play each other. You could play on your own if you want to. We have motorbike games. We have car racing games. There's all kinds of different games available to you.
Well, as I mentioned before, I know that you can play on it, but apparently there's no such thing as a channel that you could subscribe in order to get new games.
Yeah, I guess there's no such thing as a channel, no, but no. You can download the apps and play the games themselves.
Play, yes, when it comes to the channel, and then also like you never know. It could be different in any depending on where you are.
Yes.
Because it might not be offered like in the area that you are living. Like,
yeah.
It could be although something that is out in the UK, but that doesn't have to be necessarily like in Germany.
Yeah.
So for now, it's a question that we will not be able just to answer in terms of no. We don't simply know, and we don't think so. But thank you anyway for that question. So coming to the next one. David, can I customize my app library? Yes, you can, because you've shown it to me, but I would kindly ask you just to do the same thing again.
Okay, all right.
Show people how you can customize your app library.
Okay, so I'll go into the internet service, and I'll scroll through until I find the setup page, which is right at the back, I believe.
Quite a lot of apps.
We've got a lot of apps. There's no limit to the amount of apps you can have. Right, so the setup page has actually been deleted from this television.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
The settings?
Yeah, but you can customize it. So you basically get an overview layer of each individual page. Yeah.
Yep.
And then you can move your apps around, untick and check the apps that you want to find.
Maybe over here?
Yeah, let's go down one. And again. And again. And again.
How many are there?
Like I said, it's unlimited. So it's running the same software, but it's at the show, so nobody can
so apparently
fiddle with it.
As this is like the public area, it could be also that we're getting rid of the settings.
Yeah, well, we've had that so far, haven't we?
People do crazy things on fairs.
Yeah,
like
it's
people
amazing.
Coming in and trying to avoid. But yes, you can customize your app library. Unfortunately, we are not able just to present it on these screens here right now. But this is how it goes on a live feed on an exhibition like this. Mark Stevenson would like to know: can I access and use online services that aren't available on Viera Connect?
Such as?
Well, that's also what I'm wondering.
Well,
I guess find it within Viera Connect.
You can find it in Viera Connect, then obviously you can download it, but it's a relatively closed system, and the reason they've done that is so it's secure, so that you can be confident that when we've got a great selection of brand new kids apps, for example, so you can leave your children there in complete confidence that your line is secure, and they can't deviate from there and get into trouble with any description.
And also making sure that it's not going to compromise your system.
And it's not going to compromise your system, exactly, yeah. So, no, you can't, I mean, you can make your own app and put that through for quality control. That might be one way around it, but
it still will be available through
the Viera Connect market, again. Absolutely, yeah.
Because, okay, that's an interesting point. Because you just mentioned it. You can also create your own app.
Yes.
But before this app is going to be provided to the rest, it needs to be checked for security reason and for some other reason by Panasonic itself.
Absolutely. It's a rigorous quality control system that it has to go through to make sure that it is secure, to make sure there's no untoward software in there, those kind of things, to make sure that your television remains working perfectly.
But prior to that, if I don't really care to share it with others, all I really want to do is like swipe and share. That's it.
Yeah.
With pictures and music and my own home for my own home entertainment. But when it comes to a specific application, can I use my own application without being out there? I mean, once you develop it.
Not to my knowledge, no. You would have to send it back.
You have to develop it, then send it back.
Yes.
And then after you get the approval,
and then you can get it through the Viera Connect platform. Yeah, that's right.
That seemed to be also an interesting question to myself, which, thanks to you, I finally have an answer to. Franks, hot topics, Flash support. It's probably going to be interesting when it comes to web browsing. Does the Viera platform also support Flash? Well,
on the entire range of the televisions, they all support HTML5. Right? So it'll work with pretty much everything. A lot of the smart devices are only compatible with HTML5. So if you think to yourself, whatever's compatible on there is compatible on the television. Yeah. But there are a few sites that are Flash reliant. Okay. And for that, you would need the top of the range TVs, the WT, the VT, or the GT50.
Because they have the dual core processor.
Absolutely spot on, Patrice.
See, I'm getting it.
A few days here and you've got it nailed, yeah. So when you've got the dual core processor, they are capable of doing the HTML5 platform and the Flash side of it as well. The only slight drawback there is that they won't do Flash video like from one of the replay services from a TV channel, for example.
This is not going to be supported, but other than that, if it's like a Flash-supported site on the top-of-the-range TVs, I will be still able to do so.
Yes.
And, of course, when I have a tablet PC which doesn't support Flash, I won't be able just to swipe it and share it then?
Correct.
Okay. So we learned something about the Flash support. Thank you for that hot topic, Frags. Coming to the next one. Viera Connect looks very exciting. What are the latest models capable of doing?
Oh, they're capable of doing so much more, right? So, for example, if we look at this television here, you may have noticed the funny little box on the top.
This one here?
That one there, that's the one I wanted you to point out. Yeah, it's a camera, yeah. It's a very high-quality camera. It's got an HD camera, in fact, okay? But the focal length is designed and built specifically because, you know, with a television, you're on a sofa, and you're normally 2 or 3 meters away, aren't you?
Yeah.
Whereas a regular Skype cam, it's a short focal length because you're just in front of your computer, okay? So let's see if we can call anybody. I'm going to enter the Skype system now, and down the side there you can see...
Ute or Katharina?
Yeah, so I've got a choice now of audio call or video call. See, I can highlight between each one.
By the way, we have no clue who Katharina is. We're just calling someone somewhere.
Yeah, so let's see if we can call anybody. And there we go.
Ah, it's Adam.
Hello, Mr. Weber. How are you? So you can see, I mean, you can easily imagine the benefits of this. You might have friends that live wherever, all over the world. You can see we've got a customer involved now. Hi.
It's the second time that Adam was like fooling me today.
Patrice.
You promised me a meal, I didn't get one. Now you promised me Katharina, now you're giving me Adam?
Well, yeah, you know, that's the way it goes. But, you know, I know that Adam's got a lot of family in America. Even last night he was Skyping them, so you can see how that would be very, very useful. He might just be friends down the road, you know. You'd rather just do a quick video call to make sure they're around or whatever.
I wonder if Adam actually knows that we're filming this here right now.
Oh, I'm sure he does. He can see us. Look, that's what he can see, and that's what we can see.
Well, that's why apparently he's having a good time there.
Yeah, excellent. Thank you, Adam. Bye.
So a lot of options that you have also using Viera on that terms.
Yeah, and we can mute it.
He's even inviting people now to celebrate with him.
Yeah.
All right.
Do we leave it there, shall we? Yeah, we'll leave it there.
Just for the sake of it. All right, thank you for that question. Coming to the next one. Do apps update automatically?
Yeah,
there's some updates provided from time to time.
There are updates available, and what you'll see is in the VR Connect market, you'll see a little red logo come up saying update available or new apps available and that kind of thing. And
is it like a red dot that you can see that from the outside, or is it going to be?
Yeah, there's not actually one here to display because all the apps are currently up to date. But should we go and have a look at the VR market, because I think that's a real interesting point.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So you get a notification whenever an update is available.
Yeah, they're self-updating basically because your TV is linked to the internet. So, this is the Viera Connect platform that we've been used to, but at the bottom there you can see Viera Connect Market. Okay, so in there you will find all of these different apps, and this is where the highlighted. If it was a new application, you'd see this is where the highlights would be there, right? So, for example, we've just had some new kids applications. So they would be highlighted normally, yeah?
Yeah.
So we've got 4 at the moment, but there's so many different ones you could choose from. You've got social networking, you could choose from games. I know we talked about games a little while ago. This is all the games that are currently available. So what's that? You've got 1, 2, 3, so 12, 15, 18,
but
21.
I also have an interesting question in between. Because all the time we were talking about the fact that I only have a VT20, which I still love.
Yeah.
But just let's say I want Flash support, so I might need a VT50.
Yeah.
And if I already download an application on my old VT20,
yeah,
can I actually take this one with me, a paid application? Can I actually take that with me on the new one and actually log in again with my account or anything like that?
Well, it is a VR Connect account, yes, you're absolutely right. So I would have to double check that that's possible, but I understand it might be, yes.
I mean, this would be the only reason that would prevent me of getting a new TV just like that.
Yeah, I can see your reservation. So what we should do is cover that in the next topic. We'll find out an answer and get that. We'll start the show off with that one.
I gave you an idea. But when it comes to the IFA visitor, we can say that, yes, apps that do not update automatically, but at least they give you a notification that there's an update available.
Notification of new ones and automatic updates.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So thank you for this question. That was your answer. Now coming to the next one by IDM. Can I use Viera Connect with my normal TV, or do I need a smart TV? Well, I know that answer, but I'm going to leave it to you.
Okay, well, the answer is you don't need a smart TV necessarily. You could also purchase one of the Blu-ray players, the Blu-ray recorder, or one of the Blu-ray home theatres, and that would give you access to Viera Connect as well. It's not as fully featured as these.
Exactly.
As the smart TV, but it does give you the same platform service.
Because that's what I learned yesterday, because we didn't have an argument, but I was so convinced, as I knew that you can also use a Viera Connect on your television using a Blu-ray player. But what I didn't know is that the latest function is when it comes to swiping a cherry, which is still a part of our program because it also has to do with the donation here.
Yeah.
This is a feature which will not be supported by the Blu-ray player, therefore you need the specific television.
The swipe and share feature is all part of the Viera remote control application on the smart devices. It's not part of Viera Connect.
But then again, couldn't I just control Viera Connect on the Blu-ray player via my tablet PC or my smartphone? Or
because there is an application for the Blu-ray recorders and the home theatres.
Right.
So yes, you could. Yeah.
But there I couldn't use swipe and share.
No, the swipe and share facility is only for the smart TVs.
Not. Okay. So we learned something about that. So yes, if you have not a Viera TV, if you don't have a Viera TV, but you still want to take you want to use the...
It might still be a Viera.
No, she said with my normal TV.
Yeah, well, she might have an older Viera, let's say, because we're not excluding any Panasonic or anybody else's customers.
Okay, good point.
You could have a 5-year-old Viera television that was before the Smart Revolution, and you could add the latest quality Blu-ray player to get all the key benefits of Viera Connect.
So no matter the brand?
No matter the brand.
If Viera Connect is not included within your TV set, there's a chance to do so by getting a Blu-ray player, for example,
or home
which
theater.
has Viera Connect included.
Yep, absolutely.
No, nailed it. Thank you. IDM, thank you for that question, and this was your answer. Coming now to a question by a guest who would like to know, do I need specific accessories for specific contents or services on Viera Connect?
Well, we couldn't have been placed any better, could we, for that particular question?
To say that.
So, if you're surfing the internet, you've got the choice of keyboards. Yeah. If we're playing the games, we've got the keypad. So you've seen down there, we've got a couple of girls down there playing with the motorbikes at the moment. But you can see quite clearly she's using the game controller. Okay, so that's pretty fantastic. But you can still use your smart device, your tablet device,
Right.
and in the Viera app remote, you can turn it on its side and have a controller in there too. And then the other accessories are obviously the Skype cam and the 3D glasses and the 3G, wireless dongle.
Also, like as I can see, like two new different versions of like 3D glasses. They come polarized too now.
Yeah, polarized. So on the ET5 range of televisions, that's a polarized 3D system, which is for half HD resolution 3D system. But it's the popular one, the one that they use in all the cinemas, for example. Yeah.
Right.
But you can also get the active shutter rechargeable glasses to work with the top of the range WT, DT type
And they're
television.
having the benefit of having like full HD when it comes to 3D content.
Full HD 3D content, yeah.
See?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's also something I learned. I'm trying to show off whenever, because I really don't learn that much. But once I do, I have to show off with it. And yes, I learned quite a lot ever since I'm here. So let's continue with the next question coming from Nasri. How can I update the software on my Viera TV model TX37LZ8F? Are you familiar with that number? TX37LZ8F. The 37 might say that it's a 30-inch screen.
Well, I can tell you now, that is an LCD. It's a 37-inch.
It's the LZ that indicates
and
that
the LZ8, I imagine, was probably LZ80, possibly. Maybe it's wrong. I don't know. It could have been an 8, could have been an 80. But that makes the television about 4 years old.
Okay.
4 or 5 years old.
Can you update the software on it? I mean, when it's 4 years old, did it already come with Viera Cast?
No, not in 2008, no. I don't think we did, no. So there'll be a couple of ways of doing this, okay? One would be to get it serviced by your local dealer.
Yeah.
They should be able to update any local software. There should be a platform, depending on what country they're in, so I don't know exactly how individuals' television...
Well, let's say like the UK.
Right, the UK, it can come over air through the aerial system, okay? And also...
I think we did the same here in Germany. I recall it that way. This is the way that it has been
it comes
updated.
through the aerial. Yeah,
when I updated from Cast to Connect.
Yeah, generally it's set to standby, so when you leave your television in standby, when you open it up, it will say software update available, push OK. So you push OK and the update will be done automatically. Another way of doing it is, like I say, other than your dealer, is you can go to a specific website and download that information and load it through the SD card. But that really is a last resort, as you should be able to do it either over the air or through your dealer. Okay.
So, Nasri, good luck with that. If not, we don't hesitate to ask us again. Maybe just write us again and also tell us like where you're from, and then we might just
make
check
it a bit more specific.
What would be the best way for you to update your television set. All right, thank you for your question. Continuing with the question coming from Florian. Where are the Viera TVs made? Were they made?
Right, well, all Panasonic plasma panels and the LED panels are made and manufactured in Japan.
All of them?
Yeah. So just about all Panasonic plasmas and LEDs are made in Japan, okay? So we have 2 separate factories. I've actually had the good fortune to go. It's an amazing facility. Okay, a lot of it's done by robots, and it's all robotized, and we're currently on Factory 5.
That must have been like a paradise to you. It must be
it was a paradise to me,
meeting Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory or something like that for you.
Yeah, it absolutely was, yeah. And believe it or not, Factory 5 is next to Factory 4, but it's like over a highway. Yeah. And both of them are on the edge of a major waterway, river, okay? Yep. So that has several benefits. One of those is you can load all your televisions in their boxes directly onto the ship to send them all over the world. So there's minimum impact to the environment on transportation. Okay. There's other key features as well, like the paint itself that covers the actual building. Weights, it gets dirty, doesn't it? You get rain and then dirt sticks to it. And you get a bit more rain and dirt sticks to it. And what they do, it basically collects all the dirt and waits for the sun to shine on it and uses the heat of the sun to burn the dirt off, so it doesn't run off and into the river and causing more pollutants. Yeah? How cool is that?
Is that one of the key features that you just discovered yourself, or is it someone that just came and told you and by the way, take a look at the color here. It's getting cleaned
At Panasonic, we're very proud of our Recro credentials. So things like that we were told about, and it just sinks into your memory, and you just think that is really, really good.
So next time you're going to make it over there, please take us with you.
Right, I would love to.
I would love to see that.
Use it as an excuse.
happening.
I'd love to go back.
All right, so we can say like all of the Viera TV sets are produced, manufactured in Japan.
Yeah.
There you go, Florian. That is your answer. Coming now to the next one by Thomas Ricke. Are you updating Viera Connect on the VT20?
You could probably answer this, Patrice.
Well, yeah. Well, the thing is, like, you had to update it on the VT20 because originally it came with the Viera Cast, and then you were updating it from Viera Cast to Viera Connect. But unfortunately, as we have the same problem, as I also own like a VT20, because of the hardware specification, you cannot actually update Viera Connect, or at least not to the extent you will not be able just to use all the features that the latest edition is offering you, because it is not as the VT20 is not as powerful as, for example, the VT50, which has the dual-core processor, who is able just to manage so many more features which the VT20 is not able.
And that's exactly what we need to get through and across to people, is that if your television is 2 or 3 years old, like your VT20, technology has moved on, okay? So the technology inside your television is a little older, just like a mobile device, you know, a mobile phone. They get old, don't they? And they don't do all the latest features. And the television's no different. Okay, so we do as much as we possibly can within the remits of the technology within the side of that television to make sure this is up to date as possible. But there are going to be features like the web browser, certain flash sides of the dual-core processor, which we simply cannot fit into the older style televisions.
But before someone comes up and says like, "Oh darn, how come that I cannot use my television set anymore?" That's not true. I mean, the VT20 remains a great television just in order just to watch movies or any all sorts of entertainment as we know it. But when it comes to specific new features, it's not like, oh my God, they're switching from black and white television to color TVs, and I won't be able just to watch color on my black and white television. No, you still can use it as a television set, but some of the new features by Viera are not supported simply by the fact of development. That's it.
That's it.
So, Thomas, thank you for your question, and we're in the same team, as I can tell. And here we are with the poll.
Yeah.
Once again, we wanted to know from you. My smart TV is mainly used for. See, that's going to be also interesting for Florian just to know that either you can use it to surf the internet, or you want to have a smart TV to use for games, or what about actually watching television? We have about 5 seconds until the poll will close. What do you think? What's the main answer?
Well, I personally use mine mainly for watching television, but that's normally because I'm out having fun with guys like you.
Just like 67% of our audience that participated on that poll just see the same. They just see it the same way. They're using their smart TV actually to watch television on it. Why not? It's amazing. These smartphones as well. You can make phone calls with them. It's the latest thing. So Thomas, once again, it was Thomas, by the way. Thomas, thank you for your question prior to this poll. And we continue now to the next one, coming from Karen. Karen would like to know how fast must your internet connection be in order... Okay, let me just read it the way it's been spelled. Written. How fast an internet connection do you need as speed in the UK is an issue. So
should we try and decipher that?
I'm trying to decipher that. I think
I know what Karen's getting at.
Is there a minimum requirement for internet speed in order to use Viera Connect properly?
Okay, so for several different applications, so if we just rock out of that one, for something like Ace movies, okay, this is a video download service, a streaming service. Yeah. It's a subscription free. You simply just pay as you go, okay? So you choose the movie that you want to rent. So, for example, that is $3.99 to rent, yeah? But what you'll notice is the one next to it is $4.99 because that's HD. So if you want to watch that HD movie, we are recommending something like a 5 to 6 megabyte connection to stream that perfectly to your television, okay? And then you shouldn't get any buffering issues or so on. However, if we exit from Ace Tracks, I think in here we have BBC iPlayer possibly, which is an English platform service, and it's so you can watch your TV channels again. We don't have it in this particular TV. I thought I saw it earlier. But that we recommend roughly 2 to 2.5 meg as a minimum. Okay, so if you've got a 6 meg or higher, you should be covered for all platforms.
But which is by nowadays quite a standard connection.
Yeah, I think the average,
5 to
certainly
6.
in the UK, I think the average now, I've seen it just quoted about 7.5 average across the UK. I'm not personally lucky enough. I'm roughly running about 5 meg. But all of my services work perfectly on my VT30.
As long as she's not using like an old school phone modem as you would have used it back then with the Commodore 64.
I'm never that lucky. I had a Commodore 16.
You had a Commodore 16?
I had none. That's genuine as well. Commodore 16.
Okay, this is Geek Talk coming up here. Sorry, Karen. Hope you're going to be quite happy with this answer. At least I hope that you have internet connection fast enough for your Connect experience then.
The only thing I would say to add to Karen actually is if you want the bestest way of getting the internet, see if you can hardwire your television into your router to minimise any outside interference. If that's not possible, you can get something called a home plug, which shares the internet around your electric system in the property.
Right.
That's the next most reliable way of getting the internet. And then after that, obviously, we've got wireless built in. But like I said, the most secure way is the hardwire to make sure there's no outside interference and getting the best speed possible.
All right. Great, Karen. That was your answer. Coming out to a question by a guest. Can I watch different things using Viera Connect, like having an internet browser open and watch TV at the same time?
Okay, well, it's a great question, actually. So here we've got a WT50, okay? So this is one of the dual-core televisions, and this particular feature only applies to the dual-core TV. So what's going to happen now, I'm going to select... let's select QTOM, okay? We had to play with this yesterday.
Yes.
I thought it was really good, actually.
The head of QTOM.
Yeah, right. Now, what I'm going to do now, on my remote control, I have a button up here called Viera Tools. I'm going to touch that, and you can see that it's just lifted the page like it would on a book, okay? And you can see that there was nothing underneath there. So if I push the internet button, I can then go to, let's say, I'm a social networker. I know you're a social networker, aren't you,
Absolutely
Patrice?
not. I'm trying to get away from that. Patrice Boudibila, to be found on Facebook, Instagram, Patrice Berlin.
Facebook's not logged in here, but if I push Viera Tools now, what do you see underneath?
QTOM.
QTOM, okay. So we're not logged into Facebook, so let's find something else, okay? Let's find Twitter. I imagine we're not logged into Twitter either, as this is the store demonstration. Okay, but now if I push Viera Tools, I've now got Facebook running, QTOM running, and Twitter running.
But could I do some social networking, but at the same time, on the same screen, also watch another program?
Oh, at the same time, yeah, okay. Well, let's try that as well then, shall we? So we'll go to Internet again. And I know that when we were here the other day, we went and downloaded something called Social Networking
This apparently
TV.
is the Russian version of the application store.
Is that right?
Yeah, there was some Cyrillic.
So here, it's going to take a few seconds to load, but you can see there we've got Twitter. We've got the television image displayed.
Right.
We've got Twitter running with all our favourite tweets running down the side. Okay, this is just a demonstration, but it gives you the idea.
But isn't that in general just like part of the Twitter application that you can actually watch a program?
Yeah, so we're watching the TV while you're running the application. But as a real key bonus, it says there, yellow, change service. So if we push the yellow button, we simply switch straight to Facebook.
I
yeah?
see.
And all the time you're doing that, if I push Viera Tools, my other apps are running in the background. So I could quickly go back to QTOM or
what about
whatever
the
I
web
want to do.
browser? Can I also use the web browser?
Yeah. Yeah, you can use the web browser as well.
I like.
It's good, isn't it?
Totally.
Yeah,
So
and this is all available in the Viera Connect platform for 2012.
So yes, you can do that, but just with the top range.
With the dual cores, yeah,
With
you
the
can
dual
do.
cores. It starts from where? From
The actual network, the social networking app, is on all the.
in all of these.
Yeah.
But which are the TV sets that actually support it? Which have the dual core processor integrated?
That ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the VT50 plasma,
Yep.
the GT50 plasma, and the WT LED.
Memorized.
Memorized.
So this has been your answer then.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, now we have a network problem. Ready for another tablet PC? Yes, no. Sometimes it happens. Other than that, old school.
Old school.
Cheap.
That's the way we roll, baby.
It's gonna work. I have a question by Monique. How do I pay for apps, or do I pay Panasonic a fee?
Right, okay. So
You pay me a fee. Just for...
Pay you fee, yeah.
Pay me a fee.
Okay, so in the Viera Connect market, okay, if we select a application, right, we're going to go with Asphalt 5. You can see quite clearly there that for Asphalt 5, you have to pay €5.74.
You're familiar with that as a citizen of the United Kingdom?
Well, we still use pounds and pence, but, you know, it's all good. But you can also see that something like Upo or Ace Tracks is actually free of charge. Now, it also tells you that it's installed.
Yep.
Okay, so we don't need to worry about that. But let's see if we can find one that's not installed so we can download it.
Why not just buy the game? We don't even know who's going to be...
I'm terribly sorry. I don't have £5 or €5.74 on me. I think there's no slot. Anyway, we found one that's free, right?
Yeah.
So we highlight the free, and we click the OK, right? And this will take a matter of seconds. You can see there already, installation complete, back to home screen. So we click OK, and that will take us directly to that weather platform that we've just downloaded, and it's telling us what the weather is in London. But we can actually, I know for a fact that we can go into that and make that more...
Yeah, but what about those applications that are not for free? How do you manage...
Oh, there's an account.
How many managers?
Yeah, you sign in, there's an account. In fact, if we...
Is there a way to prepaid anything, or is it that you need
it's all
a credit
done by
card,
credit card.
like that?
Yeah, it's all done by credit card. Yeah, you sign up, you get the account secure. It's fine.
Okay.
So if I go into that, and it'll say €5.74, and you see
then you have to enter your PIN to confirm that you have access to this. Which is it? Is that a general one? Can I?
I don't even know if it's the right one. We'll see. It's not the right one. Good try. But that because the account is already set up, it's PIN protected. So if you've set it up with your credit card, you don't have your kids or neighbours or friends or whatever downloading apps. You know, as many as they like. It's actually PIN code protected.
So the answer in that case is yes. First of all, you need to have your own account, your own profile, where you just leave all the data necessary. For example, your credit card infos, and that's how you're going to be able just to pay for applications. So that's your answer. For the final one, we're going to use, again, the high-tech version.
Okay.
So you got like 2 tablet PCs. What you got? You got? I got 2 of them. But I would just need 1.
You sure you give them the right one back?
I'm watching them like in 3D. Oh, great. So, Queen Takes Knight. I would like to know, if I want to play a 2-player game, chess, for example.
Yeah.
Coming from Queen Takes Knight, not bad. Can I play against a computer, or do I need a second player?
You can. Well, let's have a look, shall we?
Chess on
yeah,
it?
Let's have a look.
I mean, it would make no sense just having a chess game on it.
You can play the computer, can't you? Let's see if we can go to games.
Isn't that the reason why they invented chess computers? Because most of the time it's hard to find like a second one to play with?
Well, that and the fact that I've heard the chess players in America, one of the key ones has just been caught cheating, apparently. But
I beg your pardon?
In America, there was a little story a couple of weeks ago about one of the key chess players was caught cheating. They take it very seriously over there.
Yeah, but it's America.
That's America, yeah, absolutely.
Everything is
right, so
everything is bigger in America.
Within seconds, we've installed it. Okay, so we've got a challenge.
In New York, you have some really badass chess players. You know, just like sitting on their benches, and they don't look that much, but once they start playing, you're like, okay, maybe not.
So that's just led us straight into a game, and we could choose between easy, medium, and hard. But it, unfortunately, it did not give us the option to play other people. So at this moment in time, it's just singular to itself.
So actually it's quite the opposite for right now for the chess application that we just opened up here, the chess challenge. It's the only way to play against someone would be just to have a board on the side to play against them. But when it comes to play against Viera, it's going to be simply the option of playing against Viera. But anyway, thank you for this information about that. The Queen Takes Knight. And continue. We will have a short break, but we'll be back around like 3 o'clock when it comes to Lumix again. Lumix and Wi-Fi.
Lumix.
Maybe you should come and join us when it comes to 3D, because we had a question about that.
Ask him about swipe and share from Lumix, because you can actually swipe from that wireless camera.
This is going to be possible from the SD5.
Yeah,
If you want to know what the SD5 is about,
yeah.
Then join us at 3 o'clock here, live from the Panasonic booth. This was Patrice Bouidi-Bela and Matthew Billing. Thank you
very much, Patrice.